Oh, it worked that time.
Upsidehaunts.
Dr. Payne, what an odd name! I didn't take you as the sus type.
But clearly I was wrong.
This one's a big one. This is a big boy. Probably the biggest, one of the biggest boxes I've unboxed so far.
Actually, wait. No, that's not true at all. I love spreading misinformation intentionally online. They say at least one lie a day keeps you A-okay. So make sure to get your lies in. I thought maybe I should probably explain this a little bit before, unboxing it and building it. This one is a fogging prop. It's one of those like a freak show type, magician type fairgrounds thing where he's doing a trick where he's blowing fire out of his mouth and burning the thing in front of him that he's holding, the torch. That's the word. See, I'm so tired that I can't really think of anything right now. But I'm not sure where to start with this. It's very compact. Oh geez. I guess I'll take out its clothes. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a techie item, so its clothes are gonna be combined with its upper body. Okay, let me just unmask its face and check him out. Look, he could eat a really big cheeseburger. That's all I'm gonna say. I think this one is a prototype. It's a prototype because it came from like the flagship store of Party Cities. And I just want to know, I don't know if this is true for like all Dr. Payne's or just this one, but you can see a lot of like layer lines on the end of his nose, next to his cheeks, on his lips, on his teeth, especially on his chin and eyebrows. Very odd indeed. So there might be some differences between this one and the one that like all you guys probably own out there. So I might have to be careful with this. Okay, so that was the main body. And here we have what I'm assuming is almost everything else. Yeah, we've got a bunch of poles, his hands, his shoes. Here, let's pull out his base first. Oh dang, here's his mechanism. This is for his arm, because he kind of lifts his arm up to his mouth to put the torch in front of his mouth. And it seems like it's just totally gravity fed with a spring. And then this is the body with the motor responsible for his whole torso leaning movement. And more big square pipes. I really like that, because I don't know, it just feels much more strong. Like more strong than the circular tubular pipes. Anyways, this is a huge base. I did not expect it to be this wide. Look, I'm like a framed picture. I'm gonna have to tilt the camera up again. Down here is one of his shoes. Nice. All right, second shoe. And I'm assuming these have got to be his leg poles. Oh my gosh. So he's supposed to look like he's on stilts, which is really cool. So he's got like small shoes at the bottom and super long skinny legs. And I think I'm meant to just have the longest parts at the bottom and then the bending knees up higher. And interestingly, his control box is on his leg. That's how tall he is. These might be going out the wrong directions. Here, I'm gonna try this. Switch. There we go, easiest fix in the world. Right down here, we've got his pants. And just like how the control box is on his pants, also his motion sensor is. It's kind of funny, everything is just in his pants. You ever have a Vegemite sandwich? We could go for a Vegemite sandwich right now.
Vegemite sandwich.
You better go, you better take cover. I think it's funny how the pole legs are just kind of totally explained through him wearing stilts. So you don't need the foam padding over the legs here, because it doesn't need to look like full, like actual legs. It's supposed to be sticks. All right, there we go. Pants are on. That's what I say in the beginning of the day. That's what I say when I get up in the morning. Pants are on. You better run, you better take cover. All right, there we go. That was a very easy waist piece to put in. And since this is a techie prop, the waist loop, like hip loop is just already connected to the pants. There we go, looking snazzy, looking great. Might have to turn the camera up a bit now, just so that we could see the rest of the action. I think I could reach up here. Oh my gosh, the perks of being tall, being a big, tall man, I could reach up here. How tall is this guy to the top of his head? He's 9.8 feet tall, that's crazy. Unrealistic, nobody's that tall. These are the unrealistic expectations. Okay, there we go. Oh, beautiful. I like this foam stuff he's got here with metal rings. Really fills out his body. Let me make sure you can still see the top of him. Yes, you can. I'm having to pull out a ladder for this. All right, there we go. He's got his jacket on. Now I've just got to put his arms on. So here we've got the arm that he puts up to his mouth and the hand. Now with the added weight of that torch, the spring will just have it like fall back. There we go. Okay, it's on. And of course there's a wire up here because the torch starts starts to glow red once fire is put to it, or in our case, fog. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Very cool, very tall boy. Time for his other hand. That's funny that he's got like these really sharp nails. He's a monster. I really enjoy carnival related props that are not clowns, because you know, when you've got a carnival that are just all clowns, then it doesn't really make too much sense. You've got to have more variety. How does one achieve this physique? Okay, there we go. He is very dapper though. I will give him that. I've wanted a top hat since I was but a little boy. Okay, now I've got to connect all the wires. Oh sweet, there's like an access on the side of his leg so you can like get to the control box. Easy, nice. I did not believe, like I'm gonna be honest, I did not believe the hype around Dr. Payne until I'm now seeing him in person. It's just the ginormous size that really gets you. Okay, it's time to pull out the fog machine. You know, given what he is, Dr. Payne was actually very easy to build. It like wasn't tough to figure out. I never needed to use the instructions. Everything was just very intuitive. But anyways, let's see him demo for the first time. The fog machine is ready, because once again, he is a fogger. Ooh. Oh, that's him all the way down. Cool. Okay, hello, motion sensor. Okay. Oh!
Don't be afraid. Come closer. My scorching flames will burn a hole into your soul.
Okay, a couple things just out of the gate. This might be because he's a prototype and he's built differently from the released model. Here, wait, I've got to open up the garage door, let the fog out. Anyways, it doesn't only come out of his mouth. I think that the fog gets like the tube probably ends right before the mouth, and so the fog kind of comes out everywhere, and it ends up coming out of below his shirt right there too. And also, I think that the spring isn't strong enough to pull this back. So when he's leaning over, the thing didn't actually fall back onto him. I'm gonna turn down his volume since I've got the garage open, but I'm going to have him activate again, and I'll see if I could just push that to get the effect to work. All right, he's about to go again. Okay, here he goes.
Don't be afraid. Come closer. My scorching flames will burn a hole into your soul.
There we go, that's how it should go. And that's perfect. I think all you would need to do is to put a stronger spring on there, which would be super easy. But yeah, dang, he is cool. Let's see him go one more time.
Come on, my soul burns to show you a good time.
Oh, it worked that time. Okay, it actually worked on its own that time, the arm going back. I didn't have to push it or anything, which is cool, even though it comes down pretty late after he starts bellowing out the smoke. But you know, you could see the smoke coming out of his shirt as an issue or a plus, because since he's breathing fire, you can imagine he's also steaming like out of the chest. I don't know, it's kind of a cool effect anyways, just fog coming out from all over him. But I can't imagine that's intended. But I think this has got to be one of my favorite Party City items, at least like carnival related Party City items. And you know, it's tough to say, but maybe my third favorite fogger, because Nozzles is my favorite still, and then there's the Exterminator because of like shooting at you. I think that that's cool and really interactive. And then this one is really cool because it's just this big showpiece, this show-offy guy breathing fire. It's awesome to have like as a big centerpiece. But yeah, that was the freaking huge Dr. Payne animatronic. He's definitely a super cool one. Really unfortunate that Party City, the place that sold this guy, is just totally dead, closed, no locations. So your only hope of getting it is if you get it like secondhand, or if it releases from some other company someday later. Speaking of getting it secondhand, thank you to Halloween Haunter for letting me borrow props like these to make videos on them. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.